My boyfriend's family made me sign a prenup before the wedding, but they weren't laughing anymore when they found out what I was worth before we even met. When I met Donovan at a coffee shop 3 years ago, I was wearing thrift store jeans and studying for my nursing exams. He assumed I was broke. I let him. His mother, Patricia, made her assessment. Within 5 minutes of our first meeting, she looked at my worn sneakers, my Target handbag, my lack of jewelry. At family dinners, she'd make comments about teaching me which fork to use, about how their family came from old money, real money. When Donovan proposed, Patricia insisted on the prenup before she'd even seen the ring. Just a precaution, she said, smiling like a shark. The document arrived from their family attorney, 12 pages boiling down. You get nothing if this marriage ends. The house stays with Donovan. The investments stay with Donovan. Any future inheritance stays with Donovan. I'd leave with exactly what I brought, which they'd calculated as approximately zero. Patricia watched me read it at their dining table surrounded by Donovan's father, his brother, and the family lawyer. I know this seems harsh, she said, not sounding apologetic, but we've built something here. We need to protect it from fortune hunters. Donovan squeezed my hand. Just sign it, babe. It doesn't mean anything. I picked up the pen, then put it down. I'll sign on one condition. I want reciprocity. If I sign away my claim to Donovan's assets, he signs away his claim to mine. The lawyer smirked. You want a counterclaim? For your 2-year-old Honda and student loans, exactly. Patricia laughed, actually laughed. By all means, protect your vast fortune. The lawyer added an identical clause, reversing the names Donovan signed. Without reading it, I signed both documents. The wedding was everything, Patricia. Expensive, showy, centered on her family's connections. During the reception, she whispered to her friends about how she'd protected her son from a gold digger. 2 months later, my grandmother died. I'd never mentioned her to Donovan's family. Never explained why I worked through college, despite having the grades for scholarships. Never clarified where my mother got money to pay for nursing school, in cash. Grandmother believed in earning your own way. She built a pharmaceutical company from nothing, then sold it for $340 million. Before I was born, she'd watched me struggle through school with approval. Money you earn means something, she told me. Money you inherit just makes you lazy. In her will, she left her estate, divided between her 3 grandchildren, my share $89 million, plus the vacation home in Aspen and her art collection. The lawyer who'd handled our prenup called me 4 days after the